All right. Who needs a 12-week goal accelerator template? I have it right here. What are your goals for the first 90 days? Who needs help with their goal setting for the first 90 days of the new year? Who needs help with that? Who needs help with that? What are your goals? Do you want to grow your list? Do you want to grow your business? Do you have relationship goals, wealth goals, or financial goals? Which one do you have? Wanda MRR. Which one do you have? So I'm going to release this 12-week goal accelerator. Drop a 1 if you want it. Right now, what I have in my digital product store is my digital business bundle that you can resell. It is in my store for $47, and you can buy each one separately for $17 as well. So yes, double tap on the screen, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Go ahead, double tap on the screen. It's pretty chilly here. I mean, I'm trying to stay warm with some coffee, but it's cold around here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see who's tapping on these links. I want engagement, guys. Let me know what you need. Let me know what you need, guys. Do you need the 12-week goal accelerator template? I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use it. Okay? I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people, the people who need what it is that I'm talking about. All right, so come on in. Okay, if you're not clicking on my links, then that's number 1. I want you to click on the link so you know what it is that you're looking for. The first question I always get is, where's the link? The link is in my profile. What am I clicking on? You're clicking on, if you want the 3 digital product bundle, it's $47. Click on that. If you want the Canva crash course, it's separate. Click on that. It's $17. If you want the social media success hooks, click on that. Because guys, if you're gonna plan out your first 12 weeks of the and accelerate it, you're gonna need, especially if you're online. Okay, if you're online, you're gonna need visibility. You're gonna have to show up. You're gonna need content, and you're gonna need graphics, guys. Hello. Would you follow me on my YouTube channel? Click the YouTube channel on my page. And let's see if we have any action takers today. I think we have an action taker on my YouTube channel from what I can see, which is awesome. Click the YouTube channel on my page, guys, and follow me on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dominique, and I help you learn digital marketing so that you can make daily pay. Absolutely. It's a game changer, guys. Yep, we have it. We have an action taker on our YouTube channel. So welcome to the family, okay? When I explain opportunities, guys, you know, I always like to give you a practical way to join in. I did network marketing for quite a long time. And the main thing I always did was provide opportunity, because when I provide opportunity for you, it means that you are able to go ahead and do exactly what I'm doing to get results. Okay. Now, let me state this. Your results vary. And let's say you wanted to make $1,000 a month and you made $100 or $131, whatever. So $100 out of 1,000, is that, let's see. Yeah, that's 10%. That's 10%. Okay. So that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's not zero. It is not zero, guys. Make sure that you set your reach goal, like $1,000. That's what I want to reach. And then you can have your actual goal. That's fine. So who's used to setting these goals? Drop a one in the comments if you're used to setting these goals. If you're not used to setting these goals, I'm here to work with you. I have a 12-week goal accelerator template I'm about to release. Get to know my store. Click the link so that you know where to find it. Drop a 1 if you'd be interested. And DM me for sure, because it's about to be ready. Okay, let me tell you what's in this bundle right now. First of all, it's a 12-week goal accelerator template, which means you can change it. I'm putting PLR rights. You can sell it if you want to. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do, the first page is, the first page. Let me get to it. All right, first you're going to reflect. You're going to brainstorm. A good brain dump. You know you got to do that. You got to brain dump. Then you're going to incorporate, your life domains. Because even though you have a 12-week accelerator, okay, you still need to make sure that your other areas like fitness, health are on point. All right, so I have a page for that. You get a page for that. So when it comes to career, when it comes to your physical health, when it comes to savings, when it comes to relationships, you got to incorporate those things into the plan. Okay. Then next, you're going to get detailed. You're going to put what you want into values, like that, whatever you value. So if you value relationships, career, family, you're just going to make a nice little vision board of that, because that's important. Okay. While you're smashing these goals, it's going to help you to focus. Like when I'm smashing my goals, I'm focused on that. And then at the end of the day, I still have time for the other parts of my life. Because sometimes we get too focused on the goal and we work at that goal 24/7, which is neglecting other sides of our life. Like if you know you need to go for a walk, go to the gym, the other aspects of your life need to be weaved in, right? So while you're working on those goal points, you're also making sure I got to get my exercise in. I got to drink my water. I got to, go to check in with the people that I love, Okay. Then you're going to set long-term goals. Let's say for next year, the end of the year, you want to be at X, maybe it's $250,000. Okay. For example, let's say, let's put that as the reach goal, $250,000, right? So that is a SMART goal. That is going to be the basis of your SMART goal. You're going to say, I want to reach $250,000 by the end of 2021. Okay. And you're going to use the SMART acronym: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely. Okay. For each of your goals. So let's say the monetary, like the money that you want to make, that's goal number 1. You're going to use a SMART goal for that. Goal number 2, relationships, you're going to read a SMART goal for that. Career, you're going to do a SMART goal for that. Okay. So you're going to take care of that. So even though we're working on a 90-day sprint or 12-week accelerator, you're still going to remember that you are a whole person, and you need to put in the other parts of your life that matter as well. Okay. Then you're going to write it down. Okay. You're going to use descriptive language to write down what it's going to look like. Just write out your plan for the whole year. Okay. Even though we're working in 12-week cycles, you're still going to write out the plan for the year. Okay. And I gave you a couple pages for that, because if it's just the 12-week accelerator, it's not going to fit into the whole picture. So let's say by the end of the year, you want to live in another country. That is the goal. So what do you need to do in order to move to that other country, bit by bit? And that's where your 12-week accelerator comes in. All right. Then next, I have a page for you, important dates. Okay. This will be your 12-week goal accelerator. But you know what? Within those 12 weeks, there could be some important dates, birthdays or anniversaries or holidays that, or travel that you want to remember. Okay. And next, you're going to go ahead and start with your 12-week plan. So priority number 1 for the first 12 weeks. So you got to backtrack. If I want to make $250,000 by the end of the year, divide that by 4. Okay. Divide that by 4. So let's get the calculator out. $250,000 divided by 4. Okay. That is 62,500 divided by 12. Okay. 12 weeks, that's $5,208 every week. Okay. Every week. Now, some people are making $5,000 a week. Some people are making $5,000 a week. Okay. Don't knock it. You might be able to make $5,000 a week. Okay. So if you're making $5,000 a week divided by 7, okay, that is $744 a day. Now, just because, so let's go back. The goal is $250,000 for the year. Divided by 4 quarters, that's $62,500 for each quarter. Okay? Divided by 12 weeks, that's $5,208 per week. Divided per day, that's $744 per day. Okay? Now, that's what that looks like. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the strategy. So my priority number 1 for the 4 weeks is to make $5,208 per week. Okay? How am I going to make $5,208 per week for 12 weeks to make that 62? Okay? What am I going to provide to make that $5,208 per week? Okay? And how is that going to help me focus on, all right, I need to make $744 per day. Okay? Now, these are your goal numbers. And the accelerator is going to help you focus on the strategies that you have going on to make those numbers. So what strategies do I have to help me make $744 per day, $5,208 per week, and the result will be $62,500 for the quarter number 1. Okay, you see how that works, guys? So excited for that. Now, here come the habits. All right? If that is your strategic move, that's what you want. Okay, that's priority number 1, the money. Okay? Now, what do we have to do for that? All right? What do we have to do for that? Number 1, okay? In 30 days, the first 30 days, we're looking at needle moving tasks. Now we're down to the tasks, okay? What are the needle moving tasks? The needle moving tasks are visibility, okay? Who knows me? Where am I showing up? Where am I showing up? Okay, that's number one. In order to make $744 per day, $5,208 per week, you've got to show up. Your content has to show up, or you have to show up, or both, right? Okay, for example, are you posting on social media? Are you going live? What are those things that you're doing? Next, engagement. Are you spending 20 minutes interacting with people online? At least 20 minutes. Now, that means I'm here live, you're here with me, you're communicating with me, you're listening to what I'm saying. If what I'm saying is resonating with you, if you want to know more information, you're DMing me and asking questions or clicking on the links to find out more, okay? Making connections, because the only way to make the money that you want to make online is visibility and relationship building. You've got to get that relationship going. If the relationship is not there, then that's where you're working on. Now, how do you do that? Okay. I come on here every single day. I provide, guidance, especially for my procrastinators, people who need more guidance and support. So the best way to do that is to go to my profile, click the link for what I have in my digital product store, which is the business bundle, which helps you make daily pay. That's why I teach digital marketing. Digital marketing helps you to make money on your own outside of your paycheck. Because let me tell you something, if your goal is $250,000 at the end of the year, and you're making $62,000 per quarter per 12 weeks, that's not coming from a job. And you're making $5,000 per week, that's not coming from a job. And you're making $744 a day, that is not coming from a job. No way. Okay? So I want to work with people who think like that. They're not, and these numbers are not scary to them. They're just numbers. They're just numbers. Do you know that if your goal is $250,000 for the year, you're going to end up with some part of that, some fraction of that, if not the whole thing. So pick a reach number. Okay. Would it be realistic? Like, for example, when I first started, I said, I want to make an extra $1,000 per month, right? So, okay, I made $100. I made 10% of that. What would be 10% of 250,000? 25,000? Okay, 25,000. You can make that. You can have 25 coaching students that pay $1,000 to get 25,000 for the whole year. You can have less than, if you do less numbers, if you have 15 students, whatever that would be, 25,000 divided by 15, whatever that is, that's what they would pay, right? Do the math. Okay, guys. So use some real numbers so that you can have a goal. All right. And I'm telling you right now, if I'm saying my reach goal is 250,000 for the year, 62,500 for every 12 weeks, $5,208 per week, $744 per day. Okay, that's going to take some action, right? That's going to mean I need to show up and, number one, be visible. Number two, what are the tasks? What are the tasks? Be visible, engage, right? Build relationships, have conversations, okay? Answer DMs, all right? Make appointments. That's how you do that, by putting out your offers. Okay, now if you want to know more about how I put out offers and what that means, DM me. I also have the digital product bundle that's $47 in my profile that you can start there. Follow me on YouTube for all this good guys, for all this guidance, because I want to be your productivity partner. I don't want you worried about things that you don't control. You need to do the action and let people respond. Don't worry about, well, is, who's who and what, and, forget that. You don't know how it's going to happen, but you're setting the intention. Okay. If your intention is to make money and you put a number out there, which is 250,000, what do you care if you end up making 25,000? That you still made money outside of your paycheck. Outside of your paycheck partner, you made money on your own. Okay? Yesterday I was in a Zoom meeting and one of the participants said, I just signed a client for $36,000, one client. Now that could be a yearly contract, who knows? But she said, I signed a new client for $36,000. That is what we're talking about. So how many clients would you need at 36,000 to reach the 250K? Just do the math. Just do the math. But if you don't write numbers, then you don't have a goal. And if you don't have the goal, you don't have the focus. And if you don't have the focus, then there's no vision. If you see that $250,000 and you're comfortable with saying it, I used to not feel comfortable saying big numbers. I used to not feel comfortable saying $70,000 a month, $7,000 a month passively. I used to not feel comfortable. And you know what? When you don't feel comfortable saying those numbers, you don't get those numbers. When you don't feel comfortable seeing yourself with that number in your bank account, you don't reach those numbers. So in order to see those numbers come to life, you've got to feel comfortable, because it means that you see yourself with that number and it's normal. It's very normal. When you have resistance to a number, that means you don't feel like it's for you. Okay? All right. So are we comfortable with the numbers? I hope if you're missing any part of this, guys, go to the YouTube channel, click the link in my profile and check it out right there. Okay, so we took care of visibility. You're going to have to take care of these tasks. Visibility, okay, engagement, connection, relationships, and then you're going to have to take care of monetization. Okay, you're going to have offers that you are posting so people can get started. Okay. And then you're going to have to leverage. So when you spend 20 minutes creating content, all right, that means if you're not live, your content is. Okay? If you're not available, your YouTube channel is. People have a way to get information from you, about you, whatever you're doing. Okay? So those 4 tasks for starters, all right? So in other words, when you're filling out the 12-week Accelerator, your tasks are, how are you going to make this thing happen? All right. So we talked about that. All right, so you've got your tasks. Okay, you've got the strategies that you're going to use. And you're just going to check off the task per day that you did it. So the task per day is going to be engagement. It's going to be visibility. You showed up. It's going to be engagement. It's going to be monetization, and it's going to be leverage. Okay. So each of those tasks, you're going to just check off that you did it, okay? Meanwhile, of course, back at the ranch, you do have your daily habits, you know, your personal health, your spiritual well-being, your finances, you know. I want you to check those off as well, because your videos are so awesome. Okay. Did you follow me on YouTube? Click the link in my profile and follow me there. Thank you. Appreciate it. While you are smashing those tasks, which you should be doing with a task tracker, guys, you're also maintaining your habits, like personal health, your, whatever that means to you, spiritual, and you're just marking that off every month, travel experiences, try to go out sometimes. I need to do more than that because that's going to be 0. I haven't been anywhere. Somebody just followed me. Yay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the comment. Yep. I see you. You're on my YouTube for sure. Good job. Yes. I see you. Thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. I appreciate it. Okay. Guys, everything I'm talking about is in my digital store goal planner. Okay. So the daily goal planner, guys, is $744 a day. Okay. Break down the goal into 3 simple targets. All right. 3 simple targets. So the target would be, visibility, okay, engagement, and conversations, right? Those are the 3. So you write those down, and then what are the action steps? Okay, make sure that you have the action steps for each of these going into every single day. All right, so let's take visibility. Okay, for visibility, what are the action steps? You can let your audience know I'm going to go live, post at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever. Make sure they know what is available in your store. Okay, so in other words, the person who's making $744 a day online is doing certain things. Okay. Then engagement. All right. You are, what are your steps? Okay. Going into the Facebook groups, letting people know what you have, posting, sending out emails. Okay. That's 3. One more. We can come up with at least 4 things that we can do. Answer requests. Okay. So that's for engagement. Now, monetization, conversations, guys. You got to end up with conversations. Now, if that's not helping you, then you got to go back. You got to go back and do the other steps. It could be the offer is not right? The offer is not right. So now, just in case what you're doing is falling short, right? And that's very possible. I have an area for that. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to state the goal. You're going to state your why. You got to have you got to have then you're going to talk about the strategies and the helpful habits. Now, what were the stepping stones and the milestones? Okay. Go ahead and list what you did. And if you had success, you're going to circle what worked, and you can get that information in feedback when you're talking to people one-on-one. All right. Then you're going to track your time spent. All right. You're going to for that goal, you're going to go ahead and for that week, you're going to say, okay, the date and then the time spent on that activity, which if it's what is it again? If it's visibility, you're going to write the date and that you showed up. Okay, I showed up. I was there. And then, so let's see. We have. Okay. So sometimes our best plans are not productive and we're not able to meet those goals. So we want to find out what happened. So again, you're going to have your stepping stones and milestones. So whatever you did, it's like boxes and you just write down what you did, what you offered. For example, like you'll switch it up. Like, for example, I'm here with you right now. I'm telling you to go to the link in my profile. I might give you, tell you like book a call if you want to ask questions, if you want a one-on-one. Okay. Maybe you found a partner, somebody to talk to. You set up another page. You revised something. Just every little thing you did. Every little thing that you did. Okay. You redesigned a cover. You put a special, graphic to show that it's on sale. And then if it worked, then you highlight it, okay. All right. Any questions about anything I've shared so far? Who's interested in that 12-week goal accelerator? Who wants help with their first 90-day goal? With your first 90-day goals, who